Friends, we're coming up on the middle of July and I realized I forgot to do another recording of the garden, but it just poured and I wanted to show you what I saw when I went out. And it's the middle of the afternoon, so the sun's not in the favorable position, but I don't know if you could tell from the silhouettes what we're looking at here. But this is our fennel. Those are swallowtail caterpillars. Then we've got the fennel over here. They are everywhere. There are so many. I'm not even going to bring any in because there's no way we have enough food for all of them. And I don't know if you could tell, but there's still some eggs on here that haven't hatched yet. But I mean, look at all of them. I did a rough count on just these two plants here, and I counted 26. Oh yeah, I forgot this little guy here. Look at him all alone. So I have about 26 of them here. Not to mention I have fennel here, down there in the overgrown spot, parsley. I mean, I also just accidentally pulled up 2 sweet potatoes from back here because I'm clearing out the spot. But I wanted to show you guys really quickly. I mean, the garden is doing great. It's super lush. A lot of weeds. Okra starting to grow in. These peppers are starting to get nice and tall. But I'm trying to clear off this spot over here because as much as I wanted to put hanging baskets up, the structure just isn't able to support them. So I want to move my Joseph's coat rose over. But let's look at the roses because they are doing crazy good. But actually, yeah, I should probably give more credit. This tomato is doing fantastic. He's working his way over. We got a volunteer tomato working their way up. These tomatoes are doing good. So somehow just the ones that I started really put a lot of effort into, those aren't doing spectacular. They're trying, but they're just not doing great. But these over here are doing good, so go figure. But I just wanted to show you guys the roses are going gangbusters, and I think it's because they got a bump of fertilizer. But this is the dark desire down here. We're gonna have to do something with all these kings. They're just growing like crazy, and poor Moose is snagging his tail on them. But our red intuition, I don't think has ever had this many blooms on it at once. I mean, they are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open, 1 dead, 2 more coming. I mean, that's just incredible. Our double delay, our original rose, they're fading a little quick, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 almost open, a couple open, another one dead. I mean, these are just doing good. Our Mr. Lincoln's having a little bit of a rough time, but it has some great new growth on it, but he's doing good. We've gotten this nice bloom from him lately. The Portlandia is really the only one that hasn't produced much, which is fine. But even back here, the Granada rose is actually doing remarkably well back there. But this is our Joseph's coat, and you could tell, now this is a climbing rose. I aspired to have it be able to climb up here, and then it just didn't work. But anyways, we're gonna move it down there, so it's still gonna get plenty of sun, but hopefully we can put another one of these nets across that way. I don't know, but I gotta try it. And also, can we just appreciate how ginormous our almond bush is, and hopefully how many pollinators are feasting on it, because it is just full of blooms right now, and I'm so glad I put that in. By far my favorite thing in the garden. But all right, my phone's giving me the overheating signal, so I need to go in. It's hot, I'm sweating, but it's July in Florida, and the garden is, you know, it might not be producing all the things, but you know, in the shade here, the peppers are doing okay. You could tell the ones over there are getting a little washed out, but these seem pretty healthy. That's okra starting to grow in. Some of that Egyptian spinach we put in is starting to take. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're on these plants too. Can you see? You can't see. Let me go see if I can show you closer though. Okay, I only had a minute before my phone throws a fit, but we've got one little baby here. I don't see as many babies on here. I don't see as many eggs on here. So either they've been picked off, or the butterfly was just like, oh, we'll just wish a few. Here, here's another one. But oh my gosh, that makes us up to 30, I think, baby swallowtail caterpillars. Yeah, look at them. They're so funny. Oh no, there's more. Okay, there's 3 here. Oh geez. All right, well, good luck to you, babies. Oh, this one looks like it came down. Okay, well, this is the view from this side, and these tomatoes are doing really good, and I'm super glad I put them in. So we're gonna start training them to go this way towards our tomato tree, because how cool would that be if we could get them to grow all the way down there? But okay, my phone's gonna lose it. All right, friends, until next time, bye. figure. I'm getting ready to go in, and there is another swallowtail making the rounds. I assume she's going to be laying eggs, but she's awfully close to the fennel that we have, so I wonder if she can tell and be like, well, I already have dozens of babies here, but she's enjoying some almond bush for now. But oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with all of these babies? I'm trying to be really quiet, but the fennel that's over here, there's two cardinals, or I don't know, red birds that, oh, you can see one of them there. They went in and I think just cleared out a lot of the caterpillars from over here. My last count was about 30, so I'll have to go out later and see. But there was two of them fighting over the caterpillars here. Oh yeah, there's one. So I think they know that there's dinner ready for them. Yeah, looking and being all suspicious. Meanwhile, I haven't seen any wasps, but the sun's starting to go down a little bit, so it's feeding time for everybody. So we'll see what this guy decides to move, but we're just gonna be very quiet and see where he goes, because over here, that's where all the good caterpillars are, or at least the older ones. All right, he wandered off, so I guess we don't have to be as quiet. I don't know where his friend is, but I didn't go out and stop him. My husband asked if I should, but at the end of the day, there's not enough food to feed 30 caterpillars to full size. And at the end of the day, it's the circle of life, right? Everybody's food for something else. So maybe this will thin out the herd a little bit. I don't love it, but it is what it is. But I'm looking over here and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see really good, but I don't see nearly as many as I did before. So we'll try to do another count tomorrow. But yeah, the garden's doing really good, and we might not be getting all the food out of it, but we're definitely helping the ecosystem continue. So there's worse things than that. All right, I think that concludes the garden tour for the middle of July. About half of our orchids still have flowers. They're on their way out. They've been doing beautiful work for us since March, but they're done. They're tired. They're hot.